This is News 3 Now at 5.
And thanks for staying with us. The Wisconsin Division of Criminal Investigations giving an update on the Jacob Blake case, the man who was shot by Kenosha officer Rustin Shesky.
DCI, along with the FBI, says it has conducted 88 witness interviews. 102 evidence items have been collected, and 28 videos have been downloaded for review. DCI has issued 4 search warrants in this case and says when it's leading an investigation into a shooting involving a law enforcement officer, the goal is to provide a report to a prosecutor within 30 days.
9 days after that shooting, the president decided to come to Kenosha. He was there to offer support, but not the kind that some people wanted.
We have team coverage of the day today, from a look at the damage and meetings with law enforcement to an impression of how people around town felt about having the commander-in-chief visiting. And let's start with our Amy Reed, who has more on the planned part of the president's stop in Wisconsin today. Amy?
The president condemned the violence in Kenosha, noting the damage to property without talking about the 2 men killed in one protest. Trump toured damage in the city this afternoon. He met with some business owners who saw their shops destroyed. The president also announced some federal funding, $4 million to small businesses, $1 million to Kenosha law enforcement, and $42 million to public safety statewide. Trump kept his focus on law enforcement, but here's how he responded when he was asked about racism and the structural change protesters are calling for.
People are calling for structural change, and then you could take the people of Kenosha that aren't here and that you won't see and that aren't protesting, but they want change also. They want to see law and order. That's the change they want. They want law and order.
Trump and Attorney General Bill Barr both said that they are responsible for the National Guard response, though both Governor Tony Evers and the general leading the Wisconsin National Guard said that it came from the state. Evers did accept federal help last week from the U.S. Marshal's Office and the FBI. While Trump was here, he did not meet with the Blake family. 2 pastors who say they are the pastors for Jacob's mother did join the president on his roundtable this afternoon.
All right, Amy, thank you. Meanwhile, Jacob Blake's family is asking for Kenosha to heal as the president visits the city.
We're asking people not to be violent, not to destroy our community, but in the same breath, we're asking to stand with the Blake family. Come on over here. We're not mad at you. We understand you're angry and upset, and we could see why you would want to burn something down, but we're asking you not to. That fist that you put up in anger, we're asking to raise up high in unity and come on board with the Blakes. We're going to make some big changes that affect all the little Jakes around this nation.
Justin Blake, Jacob's uncle, says that the family did not have any words for the president except that he should keep his disrespect away from their family. The Blake family, along with the Reverend Jesse Jackson, are also asking that the officer, Rustin Shesky, be indicted for shooting Jacob Blake.
The president's visit had some people showing up with signs of support, hoping to catch a glimpse of his motorcade, and others wanted nothing to do with the visit.
Jamie Perez heard from people who felt strongly about both of those viewpoints and plenty in between as well. She joins us live in downtown Kenosha tonight. Jamie?
Kenosha is in the middle of a healing process after everything that's happened over the past week. Now, some people felt that the president's visit could help in the healing process. Other people thought that it could hurt it. Today, I spoke with a couple of people who had very different opinions on this. Here are their reasons why they did and did not welcome him.
And one thing about Trump, he waved his flag of hate.
I think that him coming here is going to make the citizens feel like he is supporting us, that he is, I don't want to say thumbing his nose at the governor and the mayor, but he's the president, and they turned their back on us.
Dozens of people were awaiting Trump's arrival this afternoon downtown. Most of them were in support of his visit, and some were there to protest. Now, despite the difference of opinions that we heard, there was one thing that we heard that everybody shared in common, and that is that they hope the city of Kenosha can come together and heal.
Jamie Perez live in Kenosha. Thank you, Jamie. Officials say damage to city-owned property from violence that erupted over the Blake shooting is estimated at nearly $2 million so far. The Kenosha Public Works Director provided the the estimate Monday night on what it would cost to replace garbage trucks, streetlights, and traffic signals, among other things that were destroyed or damaged over the last week. Mayor John Antaromian said the city will request $30 million in aid from the state to help rebuild. Vice President Mike Pence announced today that he will be coming back to Wisconsin. Pence will travel to La Crosse on Labor Day to visit Dairyland Power Cooperative. His office says he plans to deliver remarks thanking hardworking Americans.
A chance for some showers and isolated thunderstorms this evening. Let's check your first warn forecast with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti. Gary?
Eric, I think that's just right. A chance. Not everybody will see them. As you can tell, there are clouds out there. Visible cloud track shows a lot of cloud cover over Wisconsin, but not a lot of rain. The thicker clouds are farther to the south across northern Illinois, where there have been some scattered showers and thunderstorms. But you can see across southern Wisconsin just some very light showers for the most part. Even those right now are still to our north and west, up north of the Dells and off toward the La Crosse area. Temperatures right now, because of the cloud cover, are in the 60s to the lower 70s, but dew point temperatures have dropped into the lower 50s. So the air near the ground pretty dry. So even those showers that are falling out of the clouds, some of that rain is evaporating before it reaches the ground. Look for a chance of showers overnight, probably ending after midnight. Then skies will turn sunny for tomorrow and will warm up to a high temperature of 80. We'll see some pretty nice weather from Thursday through Saturday, but some more shower chances return toward the end of the Labor Day weekend. I'll have more details on weather in a few minutes.
Gary, thank you. A chase through several miles of Dane County was just the start of what turned into a long day for police this morning.
2 people were pulled over for a traffic stop because of a broken headlight and unregistered plates around 11:30 last night. After the deputy returned to his squad car, they took off. It happened in the town of Pleasant Springs. The driver did not stop, racing up Highway N toward Cottage Grove. Deputies reported shots fired and lasers pointed at the squads. Spike strips in Cottage Grove stopped the car, but the suspects got out and ran. Tonight, after an 8-hour search, these 2 are in jail. 38-year-old Michael Parks is being held on an active parole warrant while attempting to break into a home. Police also arrested 30-year-old Amber Vernig for resisting arrest. She was found in a marsh. That search led to an eventful morning for the people who live in that area.
Gabriella Becerra spoke with some of them and shares how police were able to track those suspects down.
Sleep wasn't an option for some people in Cottage Grove overnight.
Maybe I just want to stay up and look out the windows for a while.
This man, who only wanted to go by Nick, lives right across the street from where spike strips stopped the car. He watched as police searched on foot and by air for Michael Parks and Amber Vernig.
They were all congregating in this driveway over here, up and down the street, and all kind of pushing their way into the woods this way.
Dane County Sheriff Dave Mahoney says tips from people like Nick helped them find the suspects.
Citizens in Cottage Grove called to say, I just saw these 2 people run through my backyard and it was on my security camera.
Early on, police told people to stay in their homes because the suspects shot at police during the chase.
And what I would interpret to be extraordinary measures to escape law enforcement.
But once the gun and airsoft gun were recovered from the stopped car, the sheriff considered the search less of a risk.
Because they realized the magnitude of danger that was involved if they were to let them remain out in the community.
Nearly 8 hours after the original chase, police arrested Parks and Vernig, and Nick says he watched the whole thing from his porch.
Finally, I turn around again. This is the 3rd time it happens, and a woman, I swear to God, a woman in like last night's attire, you might say, disheveled, unkempt, black pants, gray tank top, purse, hair kind of strangled.
Knowing the situation is handled, Nick can rest easy tonight.
It's crazy.
In Cottage Grove, I'm Gabriella Becerra, News 3 Now.
The sheriff says deputies did not shoot back during the chase and no one was hurt. The man charged with an arson attack on the city-county building is heading to trial. 26-year-old Marquand Clark charged with 2 felony counts of criminal damage to property. This is for his alleged involvement in tearing down 2 statues that stood outside the state capitol. The statues were torn down back in June. He's accused of also throwing a Molotov cocktail at the city-county building. Officials were able to identify Clark by using city surveillance footage.
One of 2 women accused of attacking State Senator Tim Carpenter has entered a plea. Court records show Karita O'Reilly stood mute in court today, and a not guilty plea was entered in the court on her behalf. O'Reilly, along with Samantha Hamer, are facing charges of party to a crime of substantial battery after being accused of attacking Senator Carpenter, as he says he was taking a picture of the protesters downtown when he was attacked in June. Hamer is scheduled to be in court tomorrow.
Wisconsin health officials have confirmed more than 800 new cases of COVID-19 today, with an additional 836 cases recorded. The state has reached a total of 76,701. That includes 1,135 deaths. Health officials said 7,534. That's about 9.8% of those remain active. The majority of the state's cases were confirmed within the past few months, as over 58,000 people have tested positive in Wisconsin since June 1st. The State Department of Health Services said there were 11,844 people tested in the past day, the highest in weeks. The positive percentage of new tests went up by over 1 percentage point to 8.3%, which sits below the 7-day average of 8.5%. Meanwhile, at UW-Madison, 124 students and staff have tested positive using on-campus testing that started August 6th. In addition to that, 132 students, 14 employees tested positive through off-campus testing. Public Health Madison-Dane County has amended Order Number 9. That says all schools grades 3 through 12 must start the school year virtually. Now, this new change allows students with disabilities or an individualized education plan to receive in-person instruction due to their unique needs. Before that decision was made, a group of parents met earlier today to discuss why they believe in-person education is important for students with disabilities.
You know, a large part of successful accommodations is being able to try them out in a real learning environment to see if they are effective and be able to adjust, right? Because doing this virtually is just, you don't get that same feedback from the teacher and that student in real time. And so I feel if we are stuck, you know, online learning for the school year, you know, based on how these metrics are written, that we're going to have a significant setback.
That discussion was organized by a grassroots group that's organizing on Facebook called Open Dane County Public and Private Schools. The group is also filing litigation against the order and holding rallies. They're also talking with state lawmakers about policy changes and say elected leaders need to be held accountable for what's being done in the unelected offices at Public Health Madison and Dane County.
More schools are opening with a focus on the coronavirus threat as the total number of reported COVID-19 cases in the U.S. surpasses 6 million. The head of the president's coronavirus task force, Dr. Deborah Birx, now says college students who test positive should stay at school so they don't spread the virus to family members. Teachers in New York City are among those threatening to strike over concerns that schools aren't doing enough to protect them. The Wisconsin Department of Workforce Development is continuing to receive unemployment claims. DWD says it's received over 6.1 million claims since March 15th. Over 4.7 million of those claims have been paid, but over 685,000 are still being processed. DWD says it takes an average of 24 days for a claim to be processed. There's more to come tonight on News 3 Now at 5. When we come back, a campaign is asking for a Confederate monument to be torn down in South Carolina. What people are asking to be put in its place. And coming up tonight at 6, the power to set up a civilian oversight board for the Madison Police Department, along with an independent police monitor, is in the hands of the Common Council. We'll have a live report coming up tonight at 6. The markets bounced back today with a strong start to September trading. The Dow up 216 points. The Nasdaq jumped 164. The S&P added 26. We'll be right back.
We're looking for 50 homeowners to participate in our home evaluation program. Now remember, zip code and location are important. We're going to put a good neighbor sign in your yard, curb appeal counts, and if you call in now, you'll get special savings on the Eco Sky windows. We want to prove to every homeowner we can give your home an energy upgrade before winter. Beautiful windows, custom made, bay, bow, double hung, and slider. And we've been in the #1 spot as the top-rated remodeler here in Wisconsin for the last 8 years. And now you can be one of 50 homeowners to get special savings on new windows from Mad City Windows. 75% off labor, 60 months, 0 interest. And we're going to compensate you for your time. A $100 Walmart gift card with purchase and a $50 Amazon gift card with your estimate. Call 608-338-1616. That's 608-338-1616. MadCityWindows.com.
Update your home's curb appeal and bring new life to your garage with a new garage door from Ideal Door. With styles ranging from traditional to modern, you can choose from our huge in-stock selection or design your own door in-store or on Menards.com. Save today with 11% off all Ideal garage doors. Save big money and get 11% off everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards. The time is right to do something nice for your home. Why not replace your gutters with LeafGuard, the only gutter system that has earned the Good Housekeeping seal of approval? Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. LeafGuard's patented one-piece seamless design keeps leaves and debris out, which means no more clogs, guaranteed. LeafGuard carries a lifetime warranty, so your home's foundation will be protected forever, and our customers couldn't be happier.
They're the best. I don't have to worry about the gutters getting clogged up with the seeds, the branches, the dirt, the roof sheddings, and it's just one less worry for me.
And right now, save big on your new LeafGuard brand gutter system and get some incredible extras. Order now and save 75% on installation labor, get free financing for a year, and a $100 Visa gift card. Call to set up your free estimate today.
Tonight at 6, President Trump visits Kenosha to tour damage from protests and also hold a discussion on community safety. And we'll hear what Madison Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway is including in the capital budget. That's tonight on News 3 Now at 6.
As University of Wisconsin campuses reopen, News 3 Now's Chris Stanford brings you an exclusive interview with UW System President Tommy Thompson.
Protect the professor, the instructor, the employees, and above all, the students.
Wednesday at 6, only on News 3 Now. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
A campaign is building to replace a Confederate monument with a statue of actor Chadwick Boseman in his hometown. A petition on change.org has already garnered about 30,000 signatures to swap out the statues in Anderson, South Carolina. The 43-year-old Black Panther star died Friday from colon cancer. Boseman, who also played James Brown and Jackie Robinson in iconic movie roles, is originally from Anderson. There was already a move to replace the Confederate statue, but the sudden death of a hometown hero is increasing the momentum. South Carolina law currently prohibits the removal of Confederate monuments under the Heritage Act. The petition asks for this law to be changed.
As people in the South continue to clean up from Hurricane Laura, 2 tropical storms have again formed in the Atlantic. Tropical storm Nana heading towards Central America, the 14th storm named to have formed in the Atlantic. Meanwhile, tropical storm Omar has also formed, the 15th storm named. Forecasters believe Omar will be short-lived.
Let's get a check on our weather now with Gary, and it's a cloudy start to September today, Gary.
It is, yeah. Our weather is relatively quiet compared to the tropics. You've got Nana, you've got Omar, and then a couple of areas of disturbed weather out in the central and eastern portions of the Atlantic Ocean that could develop into tropical weather systems over the next few days. Tropical storm Nana, located in the Caribbean, maximum sustained winds right now 50 miles per hour, probably will become a hurricane just before it reaches landfall in Central America, but then probably rain itself out over the mountains of southern Mexico. That could bring some heavy amounts of rain and some life-threatening flooding and mudslides. Meantime, tropical storm Omar is formed off of the Carolina coast, but it's very disorganized. Most of the cloud cover is actually east of the center of circulation, and the forecast track takes it out into the Atlantic Ocean as a tropical storm and then eventually weakens it into a tropical depression, still maintaining some fairly strong winds into the central Atlantic Ocean. Around here, things pretty quiet. We've had some showers for the most part. They've been light, and most of them right now are to our north and to our west, farther to the south and east. There have been some showers and thunderstorms down toward the Chicago area. But once these showers move through later on this evening, I think most of the wet weather will be gone for a while. So look for sunny skies to return for tomorrow, and temperatures will warm back up to around 80 degrees. We'll see dry weather from Wednesday through Saturday with high temperatures in the middle to the upper 70s. And then shower and thunderstorm chances return later Saturday night into Sunday and Labor Day Monday. And then by the early part of next week, temperatures will drop into the 60s for high temperatures. Weather track right now, you can see the upper level winds becoming a little more northwesterly here. So that will continue to bring in slightly drier air from the north and west, along with cooler weather. Although tomorrow with the sunshine, we'll get temperatures back up to around the 80-degree mark. Surface weather map shows a stationary front to our south. This is the dividing line between warmer, more humid air to the south and mild and less humid air to the north and west. And then a second reinforcing shot of cooler air behind this front. The showers will stay mainly to our north, but that will drop temperatures by a few degrees as we head toward Friday. Right now, temperatures across our part of the Midwest generally in the 60s to lower 70s, thanks to the cloud cover. You can see across the Midwest right now, some 80s still out to the west of us, but very cool temperatures up in northern Minnesota, only low 60s there. But notice the difference in dew point temperatures. To our south and to our east, dew points in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees. To the north and west, they're mainly in the 50s, 40s, and even 30s. So they are really drying out. On future track, you can see the showers moving on out tonight, and then look for some clearing for tomorrow. High temperatures should be back to around the 80-degree mark. And then the next weather system coming in from the northwest will probably sweep through on Thursday. But notice most of the showers staying to the north, but we will see a wind shift once the cold front comes through. And when that happens, skies will clear out as we head into Friday. The rain chances will go away, but at this point, we're looking for high temperatures in the middle 70s for Friday. For tomorrow, look for mostly sunny skies to return. It'll be pleasantly warm with a high temperature of 80, and the 7 to 10 day forecast calls for high temperatures in the mid to upper 70s for the rest of this week. But again, shower and thunderstorm chances arrive later Saturday night into Sunday, and then a chance on Monday, Labor Day Monday afternoon. Showers and thunderstorms Monday and Tuesday, highs only in the lower to middle 60s, and then back up to around 70 by the end of next week. As we take a look at first warn traffic, another quiet day out on the roads, not seeing any problems on the Beltline right now. Traffic moving pretty much at the posted speed limits along the Beltline, as well as I-39, 90, and 94 on the east side of Madison. Travel times right now, about a 15-minute commute either direction on the Beltline between University Avenue and I-39, 90. Heading out of Madison, it's a 25-minute commute from the Beltline southward to Janesville. Out to Sauk City on US 12 from Middleton will take you 16 minutes. And from downtown to Sun Prairie on East Washington Avenue, US 151, it'll be a 15-minute commute. That's your News 3 Now First Warn traffic.
Gary, thank you. Ahead on News 3 Now at 5, the president says he's spoken with the Big Ten Conference Commissioner about football season. What he's saying, just ahead.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Your local Monk's Bar and Grill is open for dine-in guests and convenient takeout. Come visit Monk's and enjoy award-winning apps, burgers, and more while dining safely with us. Visit monksbarandgrill.com to order online and easily view our menus.
You know, we have thousands of satisfied customers here at Mad City Windows. We put a great window in your home, the Eco Sky windows with Sky Mirror technology. Our customers can really tell the difference.
The quality of the window and the product is amazing.
You know, who can complain when you get what you pay for?
You're going to like the way we treat you, and right now we're looking for 50 homeowners to participate in our home evaluation program. And you're going to save a lot of money on new windows from Mad City Windows. 75% off labor for starters. 60 months, zero interest. And if you call in now, we're going to compensate you for your time, a $100 Walmart gift card with purchase. And if you call today, we have a nice gift for you, $50 Amazon gift card with your estimate. Now remember, zip code and location are important. Call to be one of those 50 homeowners. Call 608-338-1616. That's 608-338-1616. Call Mad City Windows right now.
Scranton is a long way from Wall Street. You won't find skyscrapers or big city bankers, just hard-working people. That's where Joe Biden's story starts. It's why he's running for president, for the backbone of this nation, working families. Donald Trump, he's in it for himself and his wealthy friends. In this crisis, we need to help workers and small businesses, and we need a president who will build back better.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Lately, we've found new ways to support and care for each other. And while every gesture counts, so too does every dollar. That's why American Family Insurance is returning $425 million to our customers. This includes a 10% savings for all current and new auto customers for the rest of the year. We hope this does your world some good and reminds you that supporting your dreams means the world to us. Contact your agent or go to amfam.com to learn about more ways to save.
Don't miss great Labor Day savings during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Labor Day celebration sale going on now. We have everything you need at amazing low prices throughout the store. Like buy any 3-passenger or light truck tires, get one free. Plus, get up to $100 in rebates on select tires. Hampton ratchet straps are just $8.99. Get $130 off these men's Thorogood boots, $69.99. And buy one pair of Skechers, get one half off.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Take a break from cooking at home and order takeout from your local Monk's Bar and Grill. Monk's is offering curbside pickup takeout service for your safety and convenience during these difficult times. Visit monksbarandgrill.com for takeout menus and online ordering.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
President Donald Trump says he talked to the Big Ten commissioner about starting the football season. The president tweeted that he had a very productive conversation with Commissioner Kevin Warren about, quote, immediately starting up Big Ten football. Last month, the Big Ten announced it would postpone the fall sports season. Yesterday, The Athletic reported that Warren did not make the decision to postpone the fall sports season. Instead, chancellors and presidents voted 11-3 to postpone the season. There have been multiple reports of Big Ten football starting around Thanksgiving or maybe in January. There's been no official decision made, though, to restart the season.
Positive COVID-19 tests for NFL players remains low as they inch closer to the regular season. Data from the NFL Players Union shows 10 players and other team personnel tested positive for COVID-19 from August 21st through the 28th. That data says that 4 of the tests came from players, 6 from non-player personnel. A total of 8,139 players and personnel were given 58,000 tests in that time period. The week prior, no players and 6 team personnel tested positive. Daily testing will continue through at least September 5th.
Well, stay with us. We'll have a final check of your first warn forecast in just a moment.
It's time to breathe easier with a professional air duct deep cleaning from Stanley Steamer. We remove the dirt hidden deep inside your ducts, helping you get back to a cleaner and healthier home. Call 1-800-STEAMER today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Remember, we're looking for 50 homeowners to participate in our home evaluation program. Those 50 homeowners are going to save a lot of money on the Eco Sky windows with Sky Mirror technology. You're going to be compensated for your time, and our windows have a 0.17 U factor, one of the lowest, if not the lowest, in the industry. Now remember, more than 50 homeowners will call in, but only 50 will qualify. Call Mad City Windows right now. Zip code and location are important. We're going to put a good neighbor sign in your yard, curb appeal counts, and you're going to get great windows in your home. We want to prove to each and every homeowner we can give you an energy upgrade. You're going to get 75% off labor, 60 months, 0 interest, a $100 Walmart gift card as we compensate you for your time. Ask about virtual online estimates, and if you call now, $50 Amazon gift card with your in-home estimate. Call 608-338-1616. That's 608-338-1616. MadCityWindows.com.
It's easy to update your home at the Brothers Maine Labor Day Super Sale. Saving is easier on tons of great brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and Amana. And Maine makes getting more easier with up to 18 months of 0% financing. Want even more easy? Select items include free delivery through Monday. That's the More Store. The Labor Day Super Sale. More selection, more savings, and more easy. Hurry in and see today at the Brothers Maine, your local store for more since 1938.
We made USAA insurance for veterans like Liz and Mike, an Army family who's always at the ready. So when they got a little surprise, they didn't panic. They got a bigger car for their soon-to-be bigger family. After shopping around for insurance, they called USAA, who helped find the right coverage for them and even some much-needed savings.
That was the easy part.
USAA insurance has made the way Liz and Mike need it easy. USAA, what you're made of, we're made for. USAA.
Wouldn't it be nice to not have to deal with your messy gutters anymore? Leave that nasty chore in the rearview mirror with a new Leaf Guard gutter system. Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. My team would love to show you how Leaf Guard's patented design keeps leaves and debris out so you can give up cleaning your gutters forever. And now is the best time to get Leaf Guard. Order now and save 75% on installation labor, free financing for a year, and a $100 Visa gift card. Call to set up your free estimate today.
At Stanley Steamer, we love homes. It's why we started cleaning them over 70 years ago and why we still continue today. Whatever home means to you, we're ready when you are to make sure your space is clean and that you and the ones you care about most are safe.
Let's get a final check on the weather with Gary.
Well, there are a few showers out there, but right now most of those are up north of the Dells. Eventually we could see a shower or an isolated thunderstorm this evening. Most of those will be done with after midnight. Temperatures, because of the cloud cover, are now mainly in the 60s. A couple of places still in the 70s out to the west, but the dew point temperatures are in the upper 40s to the lower 50s for the most part. A little more humid down toward the Illinois state line, so there's not a lot of moisture for these showers to work with. That will allow skies to clear out later on tonight. We'll see a sunny and warm day tomorrow with a high of 80. Nice weather expected from Thursday through Saturday, but the second part of the Labor Day weekend, we'll see some shower and thunderstorm chances, and then cool weather for the first part of next week. Highs only in the low to mid 60s for Tuesday and Wednesday.
We're back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6. CBS Evening News is next.